football. It's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The Untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's been missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, you already know I'm gonna look for any and every excuse to talk about Regis Prograis because he's a great fighter. He's good for boxing. He's a fun fighter to watch. And I want people to always be up in tune with what he's saying and what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? So Regis Prograis just won the WBC title. He's trying to look for those big fights. You know, we know that Jose Ramirez didn't want the smoke. So Regis Prograis was talking to boxing scene recently, and I guess he was asked about a potential fight with Ryan Garcia because Ryan Garcia is in his weight class. I believe Ryan Garcia is the number 7 ranked WBC contender at 140. Regis has the WBC belt, so that could be a fight that's very makeable, in the future. But Regis had a lot to say about Ryan. I want to read you guys what he said and what he tweeted, and then we'll dissect from there. But he stated the following, and I quote, "I ruin a lot of people. I really do. I fight to beat you up. I feel like Ryan will be a cakewalk. He ain't gonna be like nothing at all. I don't even have to train for him. Like, I'm gonna train, but it won't be how I really train. I think Ryan is a pretty boy, and I don't think he got that dog in him like that." There you go. And then he said he hopes it happens, but he doesn't know if it's gonna happen. And then I guess on Twitter, Ryan Garcia said that he's too slow. There was an article that came out on Boxing basically where Ryan Garcia had stated that Regis Prograis is too slow, and that he would catch him with a big punch, probably left hook, and then it'll be night. Regis Prograis saw that and said, I quote, if they feed me to Ryan, he wouldn't make it to the Tank fight. Stay in your lane, IG model. I will break your fucking face. So a very direct message from Regis Prograis to Ryan Garcia. Now look, man, this would be a great fight because Regis Prograis, man, what can we say? Like he said, he doesn't box to go to a decision. He boxes to hurt people. He literally, when I watch him fight, I think Regis Prograis is trying to put someone on a dialysis bag. That's the way he fights. He fights with the sort of intensity as a southpaw, as a hard punch, heavy-handed, athletic fighter that he is. He fights to put someone in the hospital for a prolonged period of time on a dialysis bag. That's the way he punches. That's the way he fights, and that's why he's so exciting to watch. Stylistically speaking, if those two ever fought, it'll be an interesting matchup because Ryan Garcia is tall, he's long, he's rangy. We know Ryan has that devastating left hook that we can't stop talking about. We know he's got that speed and those reflexes. He's got a lot of great things, some things you can't even teach. He's one of the most talented fighters I've ever seen in the boxing gym. He's great. But with that being said, with all the things he does well, there's some things he does not so well. And one of those things is in the department of positioning and then like foot positioning. And we know that the only time he was dropped in his career was against a southpaw. Now, granted, that southpaw was a lanky guy. Regis is kind of a shorter guy, stockier guy, but granted, it was a southpaw. So the mistakes Ryan made in that fight, I could see him making those mistakes against Regis Prograis. And if you make those kind of mistakes against Regis Prograis, you may get mistaken for a mummy, because you're going to be all beat up and look at mummy when Regis Prograis lands them left hands all upside your head from left, from Kingdom Come, from everywhere. He's just a dangerous guy. So my thing is this: there's a lot of skepticism in boxing about if Tank takes care of business against Hector, will we get Ryan versus Tank next? Now, if we don't, boxing is big enough for other big fights to be made, and this would be one of them. I would love this fight. This is the kind of fight to where, like, I know Ryan Garcia says that belts don't matter, but belts may not matter to you, but belts do legitimize. They do add to your market value. They do increase, they increase the perception of who it is you are in the eyes of the people. You could be a C-class fighter. You win a belt, you automatically looked at differently just by having a belt. So not only would it help Ryan Garcia if he could beat Regis, but it would also give him a lot of credibility. Because I'm going to tell you this, a lot of people are going to pick against him. a lot of people are going to discredit him because of the fact that Ryan Garcia is a pretty boy. He does operate as an Instagram model and these kind of things. And I'm not gonna lie, some of these pictures he posts on Instagram are pretty damn cringe. So I can't even defend them. But Ryan Garcia, one thing about him, that boy has a left hook from hell, from heaven actually. It's even better than hell. It's heaven. He's got a heaven sent left hook, and it could send you to heaven if you're not careful. So my thing is like Regis Prograis is very good, but he's a guy that's gonna be there to be hit. Yes, he's slick. Yes, he moves. But we saw Zepeda have some success. We saw Zepeda take him to some uncomfortable places. And Zepeda is a top 140 pounder, so that's not a slight on Prograis. But like I said, Ryan Garcia just has some things in his style you cannot teach nor prepare for. And to me, if we can't get Tank, that's like the best next. That's like the next best thing. In some cases, I'll be honest with you, I kind of like the fight just as much as Tank, to be honest, just because I feel like Regis Prograis has a lot to prove. People still aren't giving him his just due. You got Jose Ramirez out here trying to want to get special treatment when the rules state he's supposed to get paid what he's getting paid because he's in that position. But that's neither here nor there. Regis Prograis making his intentions and his thoughts very clear to Ryan Garcia that if they do fight, he's gonna break his fucking face. So that's the news. Y'all make of that what you will. Regis Prograis wants to smoke with Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia is in the top 10 for the rankings for the WBC at 140, the weight class he is campaigning at now. We'll see what happens, man. If I'm telling you guys right now, I'm going to say it right now here on this January 6th, 1:58 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If we don't get Tank versus Ryan next, this is the fight that I'm going to be screaming for the mountaintops to happen. So I just want to get out of in front of it now and say it. So yeah. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Break down the fight, if you will, in the comments. Who would you favor and why? And let me know who you think wins, Regis or Ryan, in the comments down below if they were to fight. Like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. For more great boxing content just like this video, click right here and make sure you subscribe. Much love from sunny South Florida.